Hey, welcome to the weekly review. It is just me starting off, but Colleen has said that they will be joining shortly. So here we are. Um, if I have any weird audio, let me know because, of course, no one else was here to tell me. Oh, or my stuff could just straight up not be coming through my headphones. Cool, cool. Here we are. Welcome to our awkward beginnings. You're here just in time for the awkwardness of me starting by myself and having to set up in a new room and having no idea if anything sounds okay. So, hey, does it sound okay?
It sounds great to me. Yeah.
Or I could just not Oh, cool. Hold on a second. It decided to route your audio into the microphone. Can you say again?
Uh, Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry about that audio problem that you're experiencing, and sorry I was a little bit late. The baby is not in a nap. They just wanted to nurse. And they lied about wanting to nap because 18 months old is the time when you develop, higher reasoning to do with ethics and morality around
Including deception.
deception. Yes, you fully grasp the harm that this can do to your societal interlinks, and yeah. Anyway,
But on the plus side, they rolled really well in their deception roll.
see, they did, but mostly it's because previously they have not lied about things of this nature. So it is what it is.
you
I I,
you
I
weren't
had a
watching for
feeling.
it.
I had a feeling, but I thought, well, if you're gonna ask for a nap, then I'm gonna go ahead and
Hmm.
potentially do that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm here now. How's it going, internet? What's up? We're gonna do a
We
review,
still need to tell them
allegedly.
what a review is.
Okay, should I
Um,
do that?
sure. And then I can send
Okay.
this message that I didn't get a chance to send yet.
Yes, I also have to send a message, warning my the warning the grandparents that there's our, as my dad put it, their favorite little petri dishes are back in action. Um, Yes. So a review is a time where you carve out time from your doing to do some thinking, to do some considering, to do some renegotiating of your
Ooh.
commitments in time and in space. And you figure out what is possible, what is not, what is impending, and what needs to be uh, reduced and eliminated.
Hmm.
And you do all of that with the sort of bird's eye view, and focus on the consideration rather than the activation. There you go.
Deciding, not doing, and all that
Yes,
good stuff.
yes.
Um,
Unless it's a 2 minute action, in which case, then we
I was
might do
just
it,
gonna say
depending.
that. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, we're on the
Um,
ball and
well,
us
we'll
right
see.
now.
So, do you have any intentions for your weekly review?
Because my review is for me, or sorry, because my inbox is for me at a relatively low ebb, I'm actually going to try and blast through some of that, and I think that that might naturally dovetail into planning the renovation trip project, which is now in full swing again. Because I have a whole bunch of thinking that I have captured from that I'd like to
And
do. I
like
might not have the.
solid dates and stuff.
Yeah, imagine that. Um, it is quite interesting how the our landlords are married, and the one of them was trying to do this for quite some time, and was apparently struggling with it. And then the other one came in and just bing bang boom had it all sewn up in a matter of days.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
um, yeah, I mean, I assumed that there were genuine like impediments, and there probably were, but it just seems to me. I mean, and in fairness, the other one had like insider knowledge of like, okay, this other contractor already did work for me, so I know that they are trustworthy, and the price is right, and all that kind of stuff. So,
Ah.
um, yeah. So you can't really say, oh, you made a pig's ear of this and you were great at this, because there was extenuating circumstances. I think that one of the things that probably held up this project the most, and get ready for this, is the not following up and the like, oh yeah, it's been like 3 weeks and so told me they would get back to me next week, and only realizing that when someone else prompts about it and not having a waiting for list. So
Ooh.
basically, my landlords need to be on this stream. That would solve everything.
Yeah, that'd be great. Um, okay. Sounds great.
Yep. Yeah. I have solved all the problems now. Anything else that's going wrong is obviously your own fault.
We have returned
In
to
the entire world.
normality. Anything you now
yes.
cannot cope with is therefore your own problem.
Yes, exactly. Any global issues that are transpiring, it sucks to be you. I just don't care.
So my intention for the weekly review is the first thing that really has to be taken care of is yesterday I scheduled, starting in a few weeks, twice weekly appointments that involve driving to see my physician. And that they are in my calendar, but I need to make sure like drive times are accounted for and stuff, or otherwise I'm going to be doing half my Zoom meetings in my car in the parking lot of my OB's office.
That does not sound fun.
It really doesn't.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I need to update my calendar and really dig into that and remove my husband as the invitee for the really boring short ones, because he kind of only needs to be there for the ultrasounds. And he doesn't actually need to be there for any of them. He wants to be there for the ultrasounds.
Aw, that's very nice.
So
very, very nice.
So my real first order of business is handling that, and then I know I'll have a bunch of other stuff coming up. I also probably the bulk of the time needs to be dedicated to figuring out the rest of my stuff for the conference that is I leave for in a week, and I not ready to leave in a week for that.
Okay. Well, I mean, up until now, you felt totally prepared. So I think that just this isolated hiccup of feeling behind will pass, and it'll be all right.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. In case anyone has been following along at home, that was a /S sarcasm, because Brittany has been panicking about this for the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Actively panicking about it.
Yeah.
On the bright side, I am very close to finishing another one of my wizardly apparel items, and I am very happy with it, despite early misgivings. And it is giving me very strong, OG Star Trek Sarek vibes. And that is not a general way that I prefer to live my life. Sarek has many flaws, but overall, aesthetically, I adore Vulcan culture. The aesthetics, peak. Tis peak. They're all wizards. It's true.
Okay, cool.
Now I have to Google search, are there gender neutral Vulcans?
Okay, so
would you like to start the stream?
The review, yeah. The stream has started, just in case you weren't aware of that. It has actually started already, but the review part we should start.
Can I briefly take another hard left and say that it's as I was typing, are there gender neutral Vulcans? It filled in Canada.
To my knowledge, there aren't Vulcans in Canada at all.
I don't know of any. Actually, there is Vulcan Canada. I believe it's in British Columbia. It's a whole thing. This is talking about the neutral zone. That's not what I meant. Okay, we're going to move on. Whoa. Oh, sorry. Todoist ambushed me, and now Solo's ambushing you.
Yeah, Solo just ambushed me. Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll get a thing from Todoist saying, "Hey, here's a new feature we're introducing," and I'll be like, "Am I going nuts?" Because I've had that for a while, and then I realize this is the single place where we are different. I'm on the beta like the experimental features for Todoist. So
Mm.
I see all of that in advance.
I
It's
am
cool.
on a beta for OmniFocus, so
Hmm. Yes, I figured
I
as I
have
was
two
saying that
OmniFocus apps in my dock because the beta doesn't have features I actively require, and I'm concerned that they are not going to have them
right,
in their final version. But yeah,
right,
like
right.
my workflow involves having an inbox with clickable links.
Mhm.
You cannot click them on the beta
Right.
in the
That
notes. Like
is very
you just
important.
can't. I'm like, I don't, what? Why? So, yeah.
Okay. So inbox first and then project planning, and you are going to be thinking about calendar. Excellent. Anybody
Yes.
else declared? Oh, I have to text my mom about the cold and my
Uh,
father-in-law. Hang on.
no one else has declared anything. But if you have anything to declare, please do declare it. I'm trying to find the Google Chrome tab with our document in it that now will just straight up not resize with my automation.
Right. Good, good. Yes.
So is yours up to date?
Not yet.
Okay.
Um,
Um, I'll put it here. What? Update. This is a really inconvenient time to be very suddenly hungry.
I've been hungry for the last 20 minutes, actively so, and desiring food. I think I'm in some kind of phase of my cycle that means that hunger is the thing, because prior to being pregnant, that was what used to happen to me. Okay, where is it?
So
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is the
no, we
number
are
one.
definitely in only double digit inbox here, not
Go
46.
you. I desperately need to process my drafts like super bad. And I haven't been doing it, which is sad, very sad.
Part of the reason that I can do just focusing on that project is that Brittany and I snuck in an hour of review on Saturday, and it was
We
beautiful. And I was saying to her, hey, the reason we were able to do this is because of the streams. So thank you, internet, for helping to exist and keep us accountable to that, so that we can have else times, because it wouldn't have happened otherwise. If we didn't have the regular thing, it wouldn't have been A, as useful, and B, it would also not have happened. So
Oh yeah, probably. Just realizing, oh, we need more. And I totally still needed more, and Colleen kept going, but like I had a client meeting.
yeah,
Um, also sorry, internet, for cheating on you.
yes.
Um, okay.
I mean,
I am
sorry, not
opening
sorry.
my calendar. Uh,
Okay, 46 items.
one of my favorite things about my calendar apps is the frequency with which they do not feel like actually showing me anything when I search.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
So,
four.
wow, those are a lot of appointments. I've been very
Yes,
proactive.
it is.
Oh, I want to do my brag. I've been very proactive about being like, okay, can I schedule those now? Because my
You
clients can
have.
book through April minus maternity leave,
Yep.
as long as they know that everything in January is subject to change.
Yep.
Um, and I was like, can I schedule those now? But also, my doctor was like, because the conference is next week, and so I won't be here next week. It'll just be Colleen solo. Um, Colleen by themselves, because solo means something else now. Um, anyway, um, uh, so my doctor was like, oh, well, and this was very nice for her to point out, was like, oh yeah, you might need like a safe to travel, like some airlines require that, like once you look a certain amount of pregnant. And I'm not that,
Mhm.
oh, I wanted to show off my shirt. I'm gonna interrupt my story.
Nice. Finally. Thank you. That was very good, because I wanted one of those, and I never I never chose
Yeah.
to allocate resources thusly, and you have. Thank you.
And I meant to buy another one of the O shirts, and I haven't done it yet. And also now I can't find the one you sent me, uh, which is very sad.
Well, it's not quite as good because you can't really see the for reference,
Yeah.
people. It's an egg from Pokemon Go where you walk a certain
Mhm.
distance and it hatches, and it is very importantly it is the purple one, which is the very longest distance one because
It's not the longest anymore.
I
It
beg your
was the
melon farming
longest.
pardon.
Now there's 12K eggs.
Oh my God! I leave you people alone for 1 minute. Anyway, it was previous to me being done with
It's still the most
gestation.
attractive one.
Now I got to know what it looks like.
It's like dark red. Um Anyway, it's the Pokemon Go egg, and I wanted one also, and Colleen had one and sent it to me, but it isn't a regular maternity shirt, and I do sort of want one of those, but also the black O doesn't stand out on the black shirt.
No,
And
it's yeah.
here's the thing I've discovered is most maternity shirts, um, this is according to my husband who prints shirts, have terrible printing quality. And by that, like, they use techniques that are not very, like, either don't stand out because they didn't pick the ink for the shirt,
Right.
or like will fall apart when you wash them.
Yeah, that one, it's not a maternity style, and the reason that the O didn't stand out was it was designed to intend to be on a white shirt. But I don't wear white. I don't ever wear white because it's a terrible idea for me. So yeah, that was
My lifestyle is not conducive to wearing white, and this is pre being a parent.
Yep.
Yeah. If anybody wants to put, like, say, hey, Eric, do you want to make those maternity shirts? You could poke him and say, hey, because we came up with like 3 really clever ones. And I mean, mostly him, but like, I helped. And he just has to make them. He wasn't satisfied with the final design, and when he doesn't do that, he just abandons them. But just sort of what happens. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Oh, the thing I was going to brag about is the doctor. Wow, what year is this? The doctor said sometimes the airlines need a note, and she said, so you could just call the airline and find out if they need a note, and then you can contact us and get the note. I was like, could we just give me the note today? And I'm picturing myself trying to make 2 phone calls and like not seeing it happening. I was like, could we just get the note today? And I was very proud, and she just printed up a default note. It cost nobody significant extra time, especially me.
Hooray!
So I was very proud of that. Okay. Okay, so I don't need. Can I just remove? No. Okay, so apparently once you have an invitee, you cannot remove them. Sorry. This could be short.
I told my mother that we're sick, and she's like, what are the symptoms?
Huh? Who said they were sick?
I told my mom we're sick. Like, if you don't want to take one of the kids today, I totally get that. She's like, well, what are the symptoms? And I'm like, I mean, you're gonna be like, if they're not that bad, then that's fine if I get it. It's just interesting a perspective on it, which I guess makes sense because I like many people, neurodiverse or otherwise, do have a tendency to view the world through me-colored spectacles. It's like, I love my kids and I struggle with sensory input and the overwhelming nonstop nature of parenting. And so I don't remember that for my mom, it's a lovely time. Like it's a lovely thing for her to spend time with her grandkids. It's not work. It's not a burden. It's like play. So it's like, well, to still get my playtime with my grandkids,
Oh,
what is the risk of this disease? And yeah, I guess that does make sense. But it's just it's hard for me to make that
yeah.
mental shift into thinking like that. You were saying,
Um, I I realized that I had another task to do before I do this one, and because I was like, oh, right, I need to arrange with so and so to change that appointment.
mm-hmm.
And yeah. So and then I was like, oh yeah, I got to pay their invoice. And then I got on my email and I was like, I paid somebody $600. Why do I have this invoice for $600? I don't even use QuickTime. And then I realized it's because I got sick of Google Gmail interface and moved my uh, volunteer email over. I didn't pay anybody. The organization I'm on the board for paid them, which I am delighted that they paid the person. But I was like,
Hooray!
but it really confused me for a second.
Yeah, yeah. One-time financial things can really throw you. Okay, so I am
Yeah, it's
apparently
true.
not processing my inbox. I am going directly into that project planning, which is cool. And I'm going to see if there are any like sub chunks or subcategories or sub projects of the main project. So I feel like there is. Yeah, so that would be
Mm. Also, I screwed up and thought I had uploaded the video for someone to post this morning, and it was not. But they emailed me after 8, and I don't get mess emails between 8 and 6:45. Oh, oh, oh. Sorry. I inadvertently make reaction noises when I get kicked or wiggled at. Um and I don't know how to stop it. Okay. What? Why? Why? Okay. I did that. You are a business expense. Sometimes I just see things in my email and they just remind me of things I didn't want to think about, and I don't like that.
mm-hmm.
I don't. How do I uninvite Eric? Oh, remove attendee. I see it. There we go.
I think that I need to switch to my desktop for the Zoom thing because I
Okay.
actually want to do I assume I'll be on hold kind of call, just muted.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so
So you need to swap to the other machine.
yeah, so that I can free up my computer for the purpose of,
Okay.
or for free
Whew.
up my phone rather.
I see you. You're there.
Am
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Hey.
All right, I'm gonna do that now.
You
And
were
then
very awkwardly overlit for like a second. It was kind of funny.
yeah. I have a client who has dark red wall where they meet with me. And if they scratch their nose or if they make a gesture or anything, it goes wash, wash, repeatedly. It's very, very
Did do a minor version of that to you just now.
yes, I know. I was kind of doing it on purpose. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's wild. And I'm like, I want to be like, hey, can you give me a different room? Because that's not always possible. It's
Yeah.
okay. Like it's not like I can't do my job, but it's like, wow, this is quite a thing. All right. So where is that? This is also partially accountability because I just don't know that I'm gonna actually do it in the next.
I almost spelled amygdala wrong.
Ah,
Okay. What I really need to do is open up this note thing because I'm having too many thoughts at once and they're getting all crowded and mushy. That's not a good sign.
I gotta go off audio for a second.
Okay. Okay. No, no, I really, really don't want you to change where my AirPods are connected. Okay. I was checking to see. Did she do the thing? Okay. Um, okay. This is just for me to take notes while I'm doing my calendar updating. Because I have no brain. and I should not assume that I have a working memory spot of like 2 whole slots. Okay, so I need to reschedule.
All right, I'm on hold. I might have to drop quickly. Oh,
Can you just mute? I'm confused. Okay, they can't just mute. Cool. And again, I'm sorry, I don't have my timer thing still working. I spent some more time trying to troubleshoot it and sent them an email and haven't heard back yet. I don't think I have. Okay. No, but I do have test results, so that's a thing. Which is probably not what I should have clicked on just now. Man, I miss Adderall. Okay. Finish adding travel times. And then remove Eric. Oh, I have an imaging report. Wow, mostly this does not make any sense. What? I don't know how to read this. The thing I can tell for sure is there was cardiac activity present, and I'm like, of course there was. That doesn't even make any sense. That's what I get for reading things that make no sense to me. Uh, um, um, oh. What? I don't know if y'all can see. I guess I could check. Can you see Colleen? Or no, you just see me. Okay. They're gesturing a lot on their phone call, and it's delightful. Okay. Oh, okay.
We're all good. I just
Yay!
my internet was $5 more this month than last month, and it was just a standard rate increase for everybody across the company. So it's not ideal, but it's, you know, it's not something I could do anything about, and it's also not like just me and not something that went wrong. And so now I have the information, so it's all good. But yeah, it's good to know that.
Yay!
Yes.
Um. Oh.
What now?
I got distracted looking at the visit reports.
Uh-huh.
Um, from my OB, and I had said previously, I was like, their weight doesn't match my scale weight
Yeah.
changes. And this week, so finally my scale started saying I was gaining weight, and theirs says I'm the same weight last time to this time. Yeah. It's like, okay, it's at least like on average sort of checking out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now that I'm gonna come back to being on task. Oh, you know what I didn't do at all?
Mm-hmm.
When I don't have the 30/30 timer visible, I don't remember to start it.
Yep.
This has been happening in client meetings too. Because, I bought this thing not for weekly review streaming, but for client meetings. And the amount of time I'm taking a stretch break is not quite half.
Right.
In fact, I've been using it so little that the device is out of batteries.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's almost 40 after. I should get up and stretch and then come back and do this thing again. So can I leave our fabulous folks in your capable hands?
You can definitely do that. I'm ready.
Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna just move the
Set up my
document
music in my
there.
ear so that feels good. I'm gonna set myself up.
All right. I'll see you in a minute.
Yeah. All right. So back to the planning of the project. I think I've identified all the sub-projects that will be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. So I'm gonna start organizing all of the content of this project to the sub-projects. All right, so I just it's just general. That's a general. That is storage. Okay, nice. So that's general. Okay. That's general. Okay. All right. Nice. Okay. Okay, I think that's organized. Now I'm going to go through these general points and see how best to organize them. Already does. Beautiful. Love it when that happens. Like, did I remember to? Yes, I did. Lovely. Okay, we can advance.
How's it going?
It's a pretty nifty.
Okay. You sound alert.
I'm mostly thinking, but yes, I'm also not entirely you know.
Oh, sorry. I thought it would be fun to maybe not have heartburn or
Yeah.
nausea today, but my body disagrees.
Okay.
Or solo disagrees or something.
Yes.
I was talking to more people and realizing this is not normal. Like, I
No,
still know people who've had worse pregnancies, but this is not a typical response.
this is not typical. No.
Whew.
Okay. Calendar.
Can I just say, for somebody who's living, like, the actual money I get paid is directly related to the number of appointments I can put in the week.
Yeah.
Having to drive to an appointment twice a week, not awesome. Appointment I don't get paid for.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't love it. Um,
I'm gonna go off camera just for a hot sec because I think
Okay.
somebody might be
Needing a thing?
Yep. Nope. Apparently it's just my paranoia. Okay. Apparently I have to do this. There's just a certain style, like visual style of calendar that I need to see and really understand time. And that is pretty much only in the the native iPhone calendar view. Just really works for me somehow. And yeah. Like because on Google, um the the it's like synchronized. It's like the 31st and then the first. But with on the iPhone one, it's separated. So it's like distinct months and they line up in this way, but they're not cheek by jowl. And this separation allows me to have more like better able to visually interface with it.
Really?
Yep.
That is the opposite.
Mm.
I mean, they have to be well labeled and, like, have a line between them or whatever, but like,
Mm-hmm.
no, because I end up counting the same week twice. I count it in
Right.
one month and in the other month.
Yeah.
Um, and also, like, from an academic standpoint, I don't understand how that's better. Like,
Mm.
because the other one requires more working memory, like the normal one where they're separated
Right.
requires more working memory, it feels like.
Maybe I just think of time differently, which, we've established that's in fact the thing. What am I doing? I am trying to figure out what is a week in advance. So, um, oh, so the Tuesday before I leave on the trip, which is January 2nd.
I have
I
to
need
text
to
this.
purge. Uh, purge and preparation. These items include excuse me.
Oh, hi, buddy. 21st. Ooh, the solstice. Having to text a client because the only spot they had one week was right up against their appointment. Okay. I'm probably going to need to make a note of that. I just had this app open. Why are you needing to like think real hard about it?
That is a thing. I'm trying to do too many things at once cognitively here.
Yeah, this is. Oh, that explains a lot. Um, so, I put a Christmas party in my calendar, and I swear I remember doing this, and then I saw that I had a client scheduled at that time and the appointment wasn't there. And I was like, I don't know what happened here. And I'm going ahead in my calendar and I see that on December 25th, it put it in there. Like it saw the word Christmas party and put it on Christmas at that time instead of the date I told it to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I had to reschedule a client that day because, and I'm like, well, it makes me look like I can't do. It looks like I can't, don't know what I'm doing with calendars. And it's like, well, or the calendar itself.
To control.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, something else really uncomfortable. My mom's calendar has the same thing.
Ah.
What? What? Which calendar are we using that is being terrible? I will text my mom.
Okay.
Okay, I texted my mom.
Good.
Like, I think we might have both gotten the really fun thing is I think she must have posted it when she was in Costa Rica. Because it also says Central Standard Time, which means it's in her calendar at 6 a.m.
That's
Yeah,
when
that's
everyone
not
has their Christmas parties. 6 a.m.
even 9 a.m. is weird. Why she put 8, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it starts at 9:30 a.m. Like, like even 9 is not a normal time for a Christmas party. It's just when we've been doing it. Yeah, good times. Oh, and I won't have any issues with that. Um, but I will want to remove an attendee. Okay.
Hmm.
Mm.
Interesting. I've played 3 of the videos on this music playlist on YouTube. I'm playing it through Chrome on my phone.
Uh-huh.
I haven't gotten a single ad so far. This could be just correlation, not causation, but I'm gonna keep an eye on that because if that's a thing, I still can't close it and have it continue to play because YouTube's very proprietary about that. But if it reduces even the ads I get, that would be good because I don't see any
Um,
here. Okay.
I just realized that I'd taken the 27th off from clients of December, but
Mhm.
I have journeyman, and so it's like I'm already working. So why? Um, so I put that back. We should decide if we are going to do our normal weekly review time on the 26th.
Right. Do you want to do that now? I'm fine with that. Or we can do it later.
Sure. I mean, I don't know when else would do it. And like, I think as many people will show up as are showing up today when we're doing it 2 days before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm in 2 minds about that because I do prefer to have the 26th off from any commitments.
oh, okay.
But it people I have several clients that day, all of whom have no such need, and so I may juggle them around for that to be a day off for me this month, or I may not. And I'm not entirely sure which.
We can do some thinking about it, but a possibility is to move it to our collab time on Thursday.
That
If
would
you'd
work
like
very
that.
well for me, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would be not our previous Thursday time, but in the morning. And maybe we just get like
Wait, like what, like 7 or 8 Pacific, or what do you mean?
no, I mean just do it during our like the 2 hours of collab time. Like
Oh, sorry. I thought you just said not during our usual time.
no, I meant during our time. Like
Okay.
maybe wait until we're like a couple weeks before and be like, do we feel overloaded with things we need to do before maternity leave? If the answer is
Right.
yes, maybe we
Okay.
can't.
Right.
And if the
Okay.
answer
Yeah.
is no, maybe we just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Because things always come up like I need to emergency fix Darth Vader.
Yeah, who is apparently just has a potty mouth lately.
We have a Darth Vader bot inside the ADHD Guild, which is often in many horrible ways delightful. It'll jump into conversations, but it started swearing yesterday, and today was ragging on safe spaces, which is arguably what we tried to make the guild. So
Was that one that I missed?
it was today.
Was it the one about the chess set thing?
No, this is after that.
Oh, great.
So I put a note at collab and not in front of the internet. I put a note in there if somebody wants me to disable it before I have time to look into it on Thursday. I'm happy to do that because it's more important that people are comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darth Vader has caused enough problems in the galaxy. This is
he started dropping F-bombs. And although like we generally try to keep it safe for work, like F-bombs happen on occasion.
Yeah,
We don't need our
and
bot that we turned on to add to it, though.
yeah, it's like sometimes that's just how you were gonna express your frustration or whatever. But it wasn't even that it used a bot using an F-bomb is significant in and of itself, but there was one post that I actually just deleted at the beginning of this trend, which had an F-bomb, a compound F-bomb, if that makes sense, and a slightly lesser than F-bomb swear word, all in the same post. And I was like, that is way too much.
And I
I
said
might
this
I
to
might
my
delete that if it was a person, let alone a
Yeah.
bot who did that.
The
I'm
only
like,
difference is you'd send them a message, be like, "I'm really sorry, I had to delete
yeah,
your post because blah blah blah." But
yeah, just a
like,
heads up. Yeah,
yeah, but
yeah,
it's just, uh,
yeah.
I said this to my family, like, "Why would somebody program that?" I was like, "Yeah, so it's AI, machine learning, which means
Yeah.
it
It can
doesn't
just
a
change
person
because it's
doesn't need to
learning.
do it on purpose. It just
Yeah.
needs to be in enough other servers where that's how everyone talks, that it just thinks that's how
Yes.
people talk."
Yes. So it
Although I
doesn't
was
even, it's not even aware that it's being
Yeah,
offensive
right,
necessarily.
like, the developers may have no idea. Anyway, so, um,
Yep.
uh, I'm gonna mute for what might be spam.
Hmm. Oh man. There's every once in a while there's little tiny things about tech that just make life better.
I still
And
don't know the answer, but
what?
I still don't know the answer if it was spam, but, like, it was, like, in and out of connection. I was like, "You're
Nah.
probably spam."
Todoist has the natural language date recognizer thing, which
I
I
think that's what
love.
screwed me up, by the way, for the calendar appointment, was somebody's
Yes, yeah,
natural
it's
language.
not always, yeah. But one of the things that it does, I don't know if other programs I've used do, is not only will it recognize December the 1st or, every other Sunday or whatever, but I can type in 1 week before December 5th and it does that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that saves me so many brain cycles I cannot explain to you. It's
Oh,
such a
that is good.
tiny, tiny little thing. And yet this is the kind of thing that I come to expect from Todoist, where there's like tiny little, like really like that show
Yeah,
care in the crafting of their software. And I
yeah.
love Todoist team so much.
So doing this sort of big picture calendar review, sort of also micro,
Mhm.
um, this far into the future is giving me paranoia because I had that one dream that I had solo on New Year's Day,
Mhm.
and I'm like looking at New Year's Day.
Yep. And it feels like you can't plan past that.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit. Even though it's like you kind of have to.
You kind of have to. Yep.
Wait, do I just have the January one or do I have No, because we haven't successfully scheduled for December yet. Okay. Um uh well, the weeks with a holiday on Monday are great because it offset all the appointments to the days I take off.
Um,
So I don't have to worry about it. Um, okay, wait, did I remove? No, I need to remove Eric.
uh-oh.
What?
I think I've been inputting dates wrong.
That's not good.
It's it's not a huge deal. It's because it's things like we need to make sure that the snake is cared for and stuff. And I was like, think about who I could ask like a week before. And I was actually inputting a week before December 5th instead of a week before January 5th, which is when the trip is. It's not a huge deal. I'll just go back and change it. But it's like, whoops.
So I saw this thing on here that said, like, because I am looking also at my mom's calendar, which helps when I'm doing big picture stuff. It has 3 appointments all smushed into the same cell, like lined up. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to the zoo. No, it's Zoom.
Aww. You could go to the zoo if you wanted.
I could go to the zoo. I mean, remember when we were talking about having a zoo baby?
Yes.
That's because we on the way to one of our egg retrievals accidentally ended up at the zoo. Because in Portland, it is very easy if you miss turns to end up at the Portland Zoo. And we missed a turn, and so we ended up at the zoo. But Solo didn't come from that round, so we do not currently have a zoo baby. My doctor did suggest that we could go to the zoo on the day of the transfer, but we were way too stressed out to want to go to the zoo on the day of the transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I miss Ozak.
Yeah.
And Wyatt. Okay. Did January 2nd, January 5th. We're both looking at similar times in our looking at calendars, which is pretty fun.
Yep. Okay.
Remove my husband, which sounds awful. But I mean, I just mean for like the 15-minute let's check your urine appointments.
Yeah, no, he I think he cherishes his ignorance about your urine. I know I do.
Yeah.
Now, that's an interesting question, philosophically speaking. If the only opportunity I had to meet you in person was to come 15 minutes for just the appointment where they check your urine, would I do it? I think the answer is, what's the travel time? Is it like instantaneous Q snaps me to you and then back home again? Yes, the answer is yes.
They'll be like, why do you keep hugging each other? Is this now your domestic partner?
Across, yeah. The flight across the continent or the drive both ways? No.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
It would be not a good expression of my love to utilize resources in that way.
Yeah, because it turns out you love multiple people. So
many do. I am not unique in this aspect, but yes.
Yes. Oh.
Yes.
I maybe have not been doing this completely correctly.
Yeah, I'm still not getting any ads.
Any ads? What?
On YouTube? On YouTube, on the Chrome phone, on the iPhone Chrome browser. I think I may have found a workaround.
That's pretty great.
Oh, and you know what else? I just realized it could be because I have ad blocker on my Chrome as a Chrome extension. So maybe that works on there.
I don't know. It's been a while since
I don't know either, because it definitely worked. It previously worked, and then YouTube was like, we don't allow ad blockers, and so your video is going to be stopped if you keep using it. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll turn it off. Which actually, yeah, I should turn it off. So no, this is some kind of sideways thing that is happening. All right. So I need to. What?
The client I texted already moved their appointment.
Aww. Okay, that's in the right spot. That's in the right spot. Okay. Yes, this is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, all the dates are correct now. This is very nice.
I think I have a particular client who I keep reminding to schedule, and and keeps forgetting, and I think they're going to be disappointed that their favorite times are gone on a lot of days.
Yeah. That's how it goes sometimes.
It is.
Okay, the dates look
Um,
good.
We're talking about the 18th. This is taking so much longer than I wanted it to, and it's not feeling fun and planny. It's feeling fiddly and annoying.
That sucks. Um, so that I'm gonna do.
My mom fixed her calendar appointment. I can now too. But I discovered why, and I feel less bad that I didn't just like completely space putting a calendar appointment in that was very important.
Mm-hmm. Think
Okay.
that snake care is going to be a separate project because I think I might genuinely want to take her somewhere to somebody else for the duration because
Oh,
of
yeah.
moving her out of the path of work anyway because my one landlord is a little bit afraid of her. So I was like, okay, I'll just move her out. Nobody has to see. It's fine. But then there's going to be like dust, like construction dust in multiple areas of the house. And so having a bunch of plaster dust in the drinking water of a little pet is not a great idea. So I think I might need to beg somebody's indulgence on that. All they have to do is like rinse out the water dish at least once in the 2-week period. That's basically it. And then provide location that's not going to be plaster dusty. So, um, how does this another new sub project? Um, was there another list in advance?
Okay.
Okay, so that's gonna take a couple days on the day before.
Uh,
Just 15th.
I'm still feeling very torn about like January 15th. Do I even keep that getting coached appointment at
Mm-hmm.
all? Like, how much effort do I want to put into moving it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll write the other date, January 15th. This has been a weird year, you know that?
Many people agree with that. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Um, oops. So I really like it when people share their flights with me.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when they're automatically added to my calendar. I dislike it when it adds it to my appointment calendar
Yes.
and blocks off my time from my booking system and then doesn't let me change it.
Mm-hmm. That's a big negatory.
Yeah, this one let me change it, but like, no, no, no. My sister's flight is the last work I'm planning to do. It's my last premeditated work unless I end work earlier. So yeah, it's just a whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Ozak, how's it going?
Hi.
For what it's worth, Ozak, I was also very grumpy when I woke up this morning and texted Colleen
Mm-hmm.
to this effect. So I completely understand. Had a little longer to get moving. But okay, so I just need to make sure that I have drive time blocked for these. They come back so late Thursday afternoon that it's blocking out at least 1.5 slots. Like, oh no. Yeah, it's like actively blocking my coaching slots. I want you to know this, even though you're going to tell me I shouldn't have. That the last education day, like the one in January, they asked if I could schedule the other thing then or block out a client, and I'm blocking out client time, just so you know. I'm there with you for our last education time before, theoretically. Or maybe December will be the last. We'll find out.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I would have told you not to do that.
Like says, yes, and a different kind of sharing flights is also more fun than flying alone. Yeah. As long as the schedule automation needs a manual override. Yeah, when you can, it's great. But this is all just stuff that Google does. So I don't know how to change any of it. Okay. So I'm going to go through and double check that these all have travel times around them. Which is my original thing, but I was trying to do so many other things that I know it's possible to miss it. Is it wrong? And the answer might be yes. That I leave more time to arrive when Eric's coming with me because he gets anxious about showing up early for doctor's appointments. As in, he needs to show up early for doctor's appointments.
Yeah.
It's neither right nor wrong. It's just an accommodation for mental health.
Yeah. But the ones he's not going, I'm cutting it closer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we actually may not want to move that weekly review. It might just depend on how busy we think we are because we're probably also going to cancel our collab time on the 25th of December. So
Well, yes, we will be.
So then the question is, are we comfortable only having Saturday and whatever we can do before and after Journeyman?
Well, again, I think we just keep it. We keep it
Yeah.
as we can even do an hour of review and an hour of collab time, right? Or like, what do we need to do minimum viable collab time and then switch to the review and just not stream it?
Well, I mean, yeah, but
It's like, yeah. Week of the 25th, I don't think many people are going to be like, yes, I must review my calendar. I mean, they probably would feel better if they did, but realistically, this is not necessarily a thing that most people are going to be inclined to do.
Most people won't be like, I never know when this might be my last review for a while.
Yes.
Because like, as much as I know that it would still be good for me to do, I may not be able to do it for a little bit. Which I don't understand very well.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this list and see if there's anything else because I'm really over this task and I really want to do other review things. But my timer app is finally set up, so there's that. It was so dead. It wasn't just a little bit dead. It was so dead that it took like, 40 minutes to come back to life. Okay, I think I did those. All right, I'm going through and double checking that I have travel times for all of them. Drive time, drive time. Okay. I'm tempted to take my lunch off of the calendar. On one of these days. I may regret that, but wow, my parents are busy that day. Okay. Finish adding travel times. Let's do 8. Mm. Mm. I can hear my dad talking about Kelly. Because, she saved the day yesterday.
She does like doing that. She's good at doing that.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm done with this, and I'm so sick of it.
Yes.
And normally, I actually I hate starting a calendar review, but I kind of like doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm happy Ozok's here, even if they aren't feeling amazing. Oh, okay. I think the next thing I need to do is clear my notifications. But first, I gotta go wiggle. I got some wiggling I gotta do.
Yep. You go wiggle. I might not be here when you get back, unfortunately. I need to go and check on things and probably get food happening before a client at the top of the hour. So you go.
What?
Yep.
I'm sad about that. But I guess I'll live. All right. I did find a place in town that will replace my iPhone battery. And I think
Great.
Because I do not want to go to the conference with like it at 75% efficiency, which is very, very, very low. And I mean, obviously gets lower, but
yeah.
I think I might bring my 12 to also because it's at 82%. And I need to keep both of these guys going.
Mine is at 75. That's not as bad as I thought it would be.
There are no current rumors of Apple making another correct size phone. So
yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so I might end up paying double and just saying, could you do this one too? But yeah. I was really worried I'd have to go to Portland like a day early and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go take a break and I will see you shortly. Oh, I'll adjust the document just in case. There we go.
Okay. Anything scheduled that doesn't have additional tags. So that's one of my sort of. Okay, that one doesn't have. That's sort of my mental differentiation. Things that are processed in my system have tags. Things that are not processed do not have tags, with the exception of project tags. Anything that has a project tag and no others, that means that I have captured thinking about a specific project and I want to know that that's what it's about, but it's not integrated into the system for action yet. Okay, clear out card. Okay, that's good. Hmm.
Okay. How's it going?
It's good. Yeah, I'm leaving myself the next action for this project so that I don't forget that I haven't moved them out, but they're out of the inbox. So they need to have a breadcrumb for that. And now there is one.
Yay!
Yep.
Breadcrumbs are good.
Yep.
Okay, I thought of another scheduling thing that I actually do need to do.
Okay.
I need to
So
schedule my
yeah,
co-working.
I thoroughly planned that project. I didn't finish, but
I'm
you
so
know,
jealous.
I know, right? My inbox is at 23 from 46.
Ooh.
And I feel very happy.
Yay!
Now I'm gonna go and get some food and see what else is required of me before my client meeting. And I've also found a neat
Yay!
workaround where if I launch my music playlist in Chrome on my phone, there are no ads. There are 0 ads.
I don't know why this would be, but I'm excited for you.
Right? All right. Bye, everybody. Good luck with Zach and Brittany.
Bye! Oh, you're left with just me. It's really pretty outside and I want to go outside, but it's also really cold. I kind of miss Adderall. So that's a thing. Right. I am scheduling co-working. For tomorrow at 8 a.m. I have to mute to answer the call. So that's actually really funny. That was the doctor's office calling to reschedule 2 of those appointments. Uh, yeah. Um, yeah. They're the 2 that I decided not to schedule around yet because I was like, well, I mean, I might have already delivered by then. Who knows? So they just changed those, and so yeah. Probably like that. Okay. Um, Yay. Oh, there was another thing I needed to talk to somebody about. Um, Wednesday this I need to reschedule something over Christmas. Um, okay. Rescheduling stuff. The only thing that's worse is not rescheduling stuff that should be rescheduled. Yeah. Okay, and then do it for Christmas. So Colleen and I usually update our shared calendar 2 weeks in advance. So that's why a lot of this stuff hadn't come up yet. For us is because that's a lot further out. And we do that partly to save our sanity, but also because our meetings with each other are a little bit more flexible than, say, our meetings with clients. So yeah, that is going to be fine. You know what? While my brain is in its Christmas mode, okay, and now at a certain point, it's like I'm doing something important, but also am I procrastinating, looking over all the stuff for the conference? And the answer is maybe. I did finally order compression socks, and I'm not getting a chance to test them out, but I ordered 6 pairs. So that's most of the trip. um, so that I will have compression socks, and maybe my ankles will not get gigantic. Um, do. Oh, look, there's somebody in co-working right now. Okay, so I need to schedule co-working. That means I'm coming back to this week. What did I leave? Yeah. Um, today? So I need to schedule that for tomorrow. Mm. 8 a.m. Great event. Okay. Then Friday. At 10. I told my dad about the Black Friday tradition. He apparently hadn't consciously realized. I was like, so we have a Black Friday tradition. He's like, we do? And I was like, yeah, it's where we're both on looking at Black Friday sales on exercise machines. And he goes, why do you need an exercise machine? I was like, no. We're both like, you're on the stationary bike and I'm on the elliptical machine. And we're both just on our iPads looking up sales together. And he was like, oh, okay. It's like, it's just a thing we've done. It may not have been on purpose, but it's a thing we've done. How you doing, Ozak? As I open a new tab instead of refresh. Because I'm good like that. All right. Yeah, that's all the co-working I can schedule, pretty much. I am trying very hard in this moment not to panic, seeing all the stuff I gotta do. Things I would like to do for today. I would really like to process my inbox, start my packing list. There's something in particular I was thinking I needed to do today, and I cannot think of what that is. Oh, yeah, got it. Gotta do that right now. I have to cancel a hotel. Yeah, I know my reservation's complete. I need to change it now. Yeah, that's not what I was looking for. That's not how I cancel. This is how you show it to me. Yeah, I know. Uh, you keep taking me here and saying I can cancel it. I cannot cancel it here. Yeah, all I can do is see the details. This is not how you cancel a thing. That's it lets me know which browsers are supported. Yeah, it works with all the browsers, except that it doesn't work at all. It says my other option is to call. I'm going to have to mute myself. Yes, so their phone number didn't work. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't care. One. I think it might be because it said 5752 because it wasn't 1-800, but we'll find out. Yeah, that didn't work either. I'll try another one. I'm pretty sure I did it, but they said I don't get a confirmation email, which sucks. She said if I call back, which it's like, I don't want to call back, then they'll say that it's not a thing. Whatever. How's it going, Ozak? Oh, good luck to Colleen. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I shared all of that reservation stuff online because I'm cool like that. Sorry. I don't even know what that had on it. Well, it's not where I'm staying anymore, so I opened it in Chrome and didn't realize which tab it was going to open. Ooh, Ozak might do a brain dump of stuff you want to buy. That's a good idea. I've been trying to keep a reminders list of stuff to look for Black Friday sales. Okay, I have scheduled all of the co-working to schedule. Go me, but I still have to manually do this thing. And I'm going to write down by my quick tasks what they are. I am just getting antsy. Oh, it does say wrap. Not that you can see that, but it does say wrap. I think I just really, really, really need to look at my project. So, I think I'm gonna review projects. I think I will be reviewing my conference projects when I get back from break. All right. Good luck with the brain dump, Ozak, and I will be right back. Okay. I am back. Oh, sorry, you're still grumpy, Ozak. Did list a few of the things I want. Bye. That's good. I don't want to alarm anyone, but I am kind of sick of heartburn. I know it's weird. Aw. Why is YouTube suggesting my own video to me? Yeah. Yeah, it was like I have a bunch of stuff I want to buy too, and it's all for my office, and I should have a list for people to buy for. And I haven't because I can only think about buying things for one person, and they're not a person yet. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. It's a whole thing. What am I doing? Reviewing conference projects. Part of it is that I'm stuck in this room and it's pretty outside, but like I don't trust myself to work if I do leave. This still might be my last one because I am getting burned out and I don't want to really screw over my rest of the like the whole rest of the day energy. Okay. And this one solved itself. There we go. We did that one. Did I make a list in reminders that is, yeah, go into labor. I do have a list. It doesn't have anything in it yet, but um what time is my 1 o'clock? Hmm. Okay, I can do this. I can review these projects for the conference. That's a thing I can do. Oh, I need to do these guys too. Oh, yeah. So I just moved over a bunch of stuff from one like life area to another. Uh oh, I did that. I'm getting new. Okay, I started it, but like, oh, I did that. Hey, I did things that I didn't check off. Okay. Um, so I have this problem that like We okay, what am I saying? There's 3 days of conference. Planning to wear my Padme costume for one of them. If it doesn't look too frumpy, then that'll be the day that I am speaking. I'm pretty sure I can fit into the Boba Fett and Darth Vader outfit. And the Chewbacca one is a lot more iffy. But here's the thing. My husband found, it's rubber, but like found like a full size bandolier with like a little purse thing at the bottom. And like, I really want to wear that. And it sounds like fun to wear. Of course, it might be kind of a pain to wear with my backpack, but yeah, that sounds like fun to wear. So I don't know. And I don't have like the most amazing boots to wear it with the Boba Fett. Actually, even my leggings don't work as well because the leggings I was wearing, of course, I don't fit anymore. And I have white leggings, but like I can only be sure that I could wear those one day because after that, it's a lot more iffy because they're white. White leggings are just a terrible idea, but I have to wear those for Pep. Anyway, and then Chewie has all these other accessories, and it's like, well, do I even want to bring those if I can't wear it? I should at least try it on. Let's open up my conference packing list. My conference list. Oh yeah, I got to do that. Doors. What else did I have? Hmm. Okay. So I'm sort of working on my little packing list. Electronics. Yeah, these aren't groceries. Stop telling me that they're groceries. How do I get rid of this prompt? There you are. Lightning. Um, Okay, I'm just making the list of things I can think of. That's a thing I need to check my supply of today. Hmm. I'm seeing a 2-minute action to do. How are y'all doing? Any progress to update? I need to find the movies. No, I need my shared. There we go. Okay, so something that I need to do is create a project. Shortcuts, which is the bike desk review. Oh, I kind of have it in, but I sort of need it again. Mac video. Yay. Bike desk review. 250K. Venmo. Derek. There we go. I did a thing. I think that really was 2 minutes. So, not to brag or anything, but I totally did a 2-minute action like in 2 minutes. What was that other thing? Because there was one other thing that was just sitting there annoying me. Oh, that one. Oh, I really don't want to do it, which probably means I should go do it right now. Oh, oops. It's another thing I should do. Sorry. I like it's already yelling at me because I know that they said I needed to pay like a long time ago, and I'm just so annoyed. I'm annoyed because I don't really think I owe them money, but I also don't have the energy to fight it, so I just need to pay it. Okay. Gilbert. The thing I find annoying is I swear I paid these at the time of the visit, and I don't know. It feels like they raised the price since I did it or something. Like, I don't even know. What I want is you know what I'm gonna do? Cool. You can pay it on the portal. But then you follow the link and it doesn't take you there. Oh. Well, consent form? That's why it says the wrong doctor's name. I don't know if that's the wrong payment amount. Apparently my doctor no longer works there. Oh, good. Look at the motorcycles. I am human. Oh, oops. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, I did that. I did the 3 annoying tasks. Yay! Um, hmm. The time's up. I will go through these other ones really quickly. Do the tally tool. Oops. No. And then I also want to make sure that this other video that just got posted. So what I need is I need a list for tonight of tasks if I show up for that podcast to do, which um okay, set up that. Oh, um um okay, so this one, okay, actually that one I want to do first. Um um uh no, and project planning tool. Yeah, I'm doing this thing where my eyes are sort of glancing over stuff, which means I'm not in a good review mode anymore. Um, post blog post for um, duplicate and update the guild questionnaire. I think that's just something that's gonna have to wait. Um, okay. So what I'm doing now is just making a list of like, if I show up for this thing tonight, do I have enough sort of mindless tasks to work on? But I'm having a hard time processing which ones I should do, which means I'm not. I'm gonna have to quit this very shortly. Try to make the format for what is that thing called? Um, okay. All right, that's a longer list than I think I can really do, but we'll give it a shot. All right, yeah, I just don't think I can, which is too bad because it's very important, but I don't think I've got the brain for any more of this. Oh. Ooh, Ozak was 11 minutes behind. I thought that stuff was coming in a little later, but maybe I was just seeing it, so I wasn't sure. Okay, glad you're caught up to the present now, Ozak. Well, fewer minutes behind anyway. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna have to wrap up because I am just too brain dead to keep going. So I think I need some exercise and movement in me, which is just too bad. Oh, I have one more thing I gotta do. One more thing. I am gonna have to do some serious mind sweeping on my stuff for the conference because I am feeling, whoo, I do not feel like this list adequately represents the stuff I need to do. Can't I do other sections? No, new section. Oh, yeah. New section with these reminders. Section title. Woo! Packing. But then I need other things that are prep. Okay, so I've started that. Alrighty. Well, I think that's going to be all for me. Exercise sounds useful. Yeah. I'm glad you're in the now also, Ozak. So yeah, I am going to jump off and go out for a walk while it's not pouring rain and hopefully get some more stuff done. But really, I need my brain back, and I've eaten food, and so I can't. Woo, mostly slept last night, so I think I've done all the things I can do without like getting a change of scenery and stuff. So I think I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, Ozak, the conference, and I should say this, the conference has an in-person component, and then the week after has an online component. So there is an online conference. It's just the week after the conference, the in-person conference. So there is one. I will have no brain left to do the online one, but I will be at the in-person one. Also, that'd be like 3 weeks of not seeing enough clients. So yeah, my sleep's not amazing, but it's passable, like 6.5 on average, which is sort of my pre-pregnancy standard. So yeah, anyway. So yeah, the online conference has some really good people speaking at it also, if you want to look into it. You can go to the CHAD website, CHADD, and then it'll link you over to the conference, if you'd like to see the online component. Anyway, I'm gonna jump off. So thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it for whatever you can. And yeah, I hope you have a great week, and I will miss you next week, but I will see you the week after. All right. Bye. Oh, right.